it's Moon. Today we're making a super easy, simple, healthy dish. I've got some New York strip. 2 of them I'm going to do with the Montreal steak, and 2 of them with the beer can chicken. And we're cooking this in the air fryer today. I've never tried the steak in the air fryer, so we're going to see how this comes out. Alright, let's flip it over. And we're going to just put the seasoning on this, and we're just going to let it rest before we start cooking it. And we'll start cooking up our vegetables in a minute here. This stuff smells so good. And I don't know, there's so many different seasonings out there. I'm gonna try this one on here. We don't get steaks very often, so this is a nice treat for us. So we're gonna let those rest, and actually we're just gonna put them in the air fryer and let them rest. And then we will turn it on when it's time. So we'll be back. A little bit of olive oil and some butter to coat the pan, and I will be putting more in there. This is a really big, nice pan. It's a Calphalon or Salphalon. I don't know how you say it. My sister got it for me, but it's pretty big. So I'm going to put some of the cabbage down. I just kind of roughly chopped it up a little bit, because you all know that it's going to cook down, or some of you know it's going to cook down. Okay, so now I'm going to take just a few pats of butter, and you can do so much with cabbage. You can do vinegar, you can do like a lime sauce, you know, you can do a lot, but I'm keeping this simple, salt and pepper, because that's what my son likes. So what I'm going to do is I've got it on a medium, or kind of like in the middle of a medium and 4. I'm going to salt this up. I'm going to let it cook down a little bit, and then we will do another round of salt and pepper. But this is just to start with. We definitely will need more, but we're going to wait till it cooks down. So I'm going to put the lid on it, and we'll be back in a little while. So now let's go see the steaks. All seasoned in the air fryer. We're going to just turn it on, and we're just going to experiment with this, and we're going to cook it for 12 minutes. We'll see how they are. Actually, I might flip them over in between. I kind of like mine sort of well done, and my son and my husband like theirs rare. So we'll check in about 6 minutes. That's all there is to that. I just set these for another 12 minutes. So there's no way that these are done unless you like to eat them practically raw. So another 12 minutes. Alright, so we're gonna do our little mixing now, because it's cooked down a little bit. It's got a long way to go. By the time the 16 minutes on the steaks, this will be done. And it is on, I turned it up to like a 7, like a medium high. Alright, so now we're going to put a little bit more butter, because we like our butter. If I can get it out of the package. We're just going to finish it off. Some more salt. This is the Himalayan pink salt. Of course, you can season it any way you want, but this is what we're doing for our simple, traditional, or keto dinner, whatever you want to call it. You call it keto because it has more butter in it. And it's also traditional because this dish has been around forever, and my husband's been eating it forever, so I call it both. Can't call it vegetarian though. Alright, so we'll be back when the steaks and the cabbage are ready and all plated up. Thanks for watching. Here you can see this has got a nice pink. That is my son, my husband. And then this one for my daughter and I and any other daughters that want to eat it. This is more well done. So let me plate this up and we'll give it a taste. So you saw the rare. Now this one's mine, which is a little bit well done. Again, might can hear my cat. But it looks really good. That's really good. And the cabbage, salt, butter, pepper. You can season it the way you want to. This is really good. So super easy. So simple. You can call this keto, you can call this traditional, whatever you want, because we've been eating this forever before even keto came along. So this is it. This is my yummy, simple dish. And the air fryer was fantastic. I set it for the 12 minutes. I had flipped it in between, set it for 12 more minutes, or no, I'm sorry. I set it for 8 minutes and let it cook. You know what, let me check. Oh, I had to double check. I set it for the initial 12 minutes on the air fryer, the steak setting. Halfway through I flipped it, and then I ended up setting it for an additional 12 minutes. And I had one layer on top. Those were the well done. I just left them there, and the ones on the bottom, you know, those were the rare ones. So it worked out perfectly cooking it in the air fryer. But keep in mind, if you wanted them all rare, you would not want that top rack. You know, you'd want to lower it down. There's like 3 layers in there, or 4 layers, so you'd want it on the bottom half of the air fryer. But that's my dish today. Sorry about the noise. The air fryer is turning off because I wanted to give you the right time and temperature. So it's all programmed in. It's like 400 degrees, 12 minutes, and then another 12. So have a good day. Until next time. Bye.